Afternoon, everyone. It's marcusdezza here. I'm the author of this wonderful book, A Book for the Guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel. That'd be greatly welcomed. Today I want to talk about something that's happened in nearby Southampton. There's been a bit of naughty graffiti being put out there. And this is an article from the Daily Echo. And the main headline is Zionism graffiti removed after being spray painted in Southampton. Well, let me explain something. If you don't know already, Israel, Hamas apparently were behind the 7th of October attacks in 2023. And since then, Israel has obliterated Palestine, flattened it like a car park, with the deaths of most of them innocent people, 55,000 people, a lot of them women and children. It's utterly disgusting, and that's why a lot of people are upset about what's going on with Israel at the moment. So Zionism itself is the ideology that Jewish people should have their own state, and that happened after the Second World War in 1948. When Jewish people started moving into Palestine. Anyway, moving on with this article. Zionism graffiti removed after being spray painted in Southampton. Graffiti spray painted onto a wall opposite Sainsbury's car park on Crown Street in Shirley, reading "Stop Zionism Now," has been removed by Southampton City Council, who issued a strongly worded statement saying graffiti does not represent Southampton in any way. The word Zionism refers to the belief that supports the right to an independent Jewish state. Shirley resident Andrew Lee first spotted the graffiti last week before it was painted over on Thursday afternoon. Speaking to the Echo, he said, "I believe in free speech and that people have the right to express anti-Zionist views, provided it's done correctly," which I think is fair enough. I flagged this and similar public graffiti because of the potential to cause offence and make some members of the community feel targeted or unsafe, especially as similar rhetoric has inspired attacks on Jews elsewhere. For those reasons, I don't think it should be tolerated or seen as acceptable. Which, in my opinion, I'd agree with this chap. Most Jewish people are decent people, you know. So, moving on. The graffiti comes in the same week that swastikas and homophobic language was written on the alleyway in Clarendon Road, Millbrook, and a little more than a week after swastikas and "More Dead Zionist" slogans were painted on an underpass in Southampton's Common during a Shavuot, a 3-day religious holiday. In April 2025, swastikas were also painted on trees in Southampton Common. That coincided with the anniversary of the liberation of Bergen-Belsen, a Nazi concentration camp with around 50,000 Jews, prisoners of wars and political prisoners were killed. In a statement, a spokesperson for Southampton City Council said graffiti would be removed as a matter of urgency. A council spokesperson said Southampton City Council takes all instances of offensive graffiti extremely seriously. "We will be removing this graffiti as a matter of urgency. We strongly condemn this vile act of vandalism and won't hesitate to cooperate with the authorities to ensure that those responsible are held accountable. Southampton is a tolerant and inclusive city, and this graffiti does not represent our city in any way." Which, yeah, is fair enough. But as going back to the old Zionism thing, back to my book where I tried to discuss it. Zionism was formed in the ideology was formed in 1897. Okay, and even with that, something I mentioned in the book is how the Jews infiltrated the church in America to create the Schofield Bible, which basically led to, how can I say, Christian Zionists, but with the belief that Palestine belongs to the Jews, etc. And that Schofield Bible went global in itself. But which brings us back to, you know, why does such graffiti exist today? And that brings us back to what happened on the 7th of October 2023 when Hamas apparently attacked Israel. In my opinion, my honest opinion, I do not believe that Hamas acted alone on this, especially in what is the world's most secure border. I don't buy into that. Let me go into a bit further into the background on this. Okay, so in 2019, there's a UN report which where they discovered it was discovered that there's 3 billion barrels of oil off the Palestinian coast. Okay, hope it's starting to make a little bit of sense now. Why Palestine has been flattened, why Gaza has been flattened. Because literally it has been flattened to a car park as such. But here's the thing: suddenly, all of a sudden, guess what? Israel's now got planned for the Gaza. Is they're going to turn that area into a project called Gaza 2035, and they want to make it into the next Dubai. Okay. So basically, if the likes of Russia refuses to give energy to Europe, guess what? Israel can supply, or will be able to supply, energy to the likes of Europe. So, which actually goes to another ideology about this, which I would probably call Zionism on steroids. Let me explain to you. I'm talking about the Yishin plan from 1982, which was formed by the Israeli government. Okay, and that is that Israel plans to expand its borders, okay, in the coming years. Yes, you heard it from me. The plan is for Israel to become Greater Israel, and that will involve taking parts of the sovereignty from the likes of Saudi Arabia, the likes of Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, parts of Turkey, parts of Egypt. That is what Greater Israel is all about, and that is something which is in the pipeline. And with that, I hate to say it, but there's going to be more conflict and more wars coming. I don't want that to be. I want peace in this world, like most people. So yeah, so you know, if you think this is bad, what's happened in the last couple of years, well, I think we're in for a hell of a lot more conflict in the coming years, unfortunately. So anyway, enough from me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. I'd be highly welcomed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.